Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kavika and I am the Squared Circled Scholar. And boy, do we have a busy July between Evolution, Saturday night's main event, and All In AEW. This is a crazy month for wrestling, and Evolution 2025 is no exception, with it having the most matches for a premium live event that isn't WrestleMania or SummerSlam. Anyways, let's get straight into this card. In the NXT Battle Royal, the winner will win a championship match at the upcoming Clash in Paris event. I'm recording this the day Ava Raine announced some of the participants in this NXT Battle Royal. Now, I will name them, and I am assuming that one of these women will be the winner. Jada Parker, Lola Vice, Kaylani Jordan, Lash Legend, Izzy Dame, and Tatum Paxley. I don't know a lot about NXT because I rarely watch it. And rare is like maybe once a month. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I do know Tatum Paxley. I do know Lash Legend from when she came to the main roster for that short stint. Kaylani Jordan I've seen some stuff of. And Jada Parker I've seen some stuff of. So I feel like between one of those four women, I have a 25% chance of being right. And out of those four women, I can only see two of them going on for the NXT World Championship. Those two being Lash Legend and Kaylani Jordan. It seems like WWE is really high on these two, especially Lash Legend, because they dropped her tag team partner and kept her. That tells me a lot of how they feel about her. Because if they didn't like both of them, they both would have been cut. No, they kept Lash Legend for a reason. And I'm beginning to believe that reason is because she's going to win this Battle Royal. I can see Kaylani Jordan and Lash Legend being the final two. Lash Legend throwing Kaylani out and winning, getting herself a championship match at, Clash at Paris. Next on the card, we have Jade Cargill versus Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi, in a no-holds-barred match. Their WrestleMania match was a really good match. It wasn't just serviceable, it wasn't amazing, it was a really good match. And I feel like that now we're more settled in to Naomi's new caution, watch out, character, that this is going to be a lot more fun, especially you have the no holds barred put into it. Now, I don't know how much they're going to do because it doesn't seem like Jade Cargill is the kind of wrestler to do any hardcore spots, but I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. They could go crazy here for all I know, and I kind of hope they do, especially if they lean into Naomi's character. It's caution. It's watch out. She pushed somebody on top of a car. She wants to hit everybody with the briefcase. If they're not doing that, this match is gonna suck. But I do believe they are going to go full force into the Naomi character. They may not do something absolutely insane like that Jon Moxley spot a few months ago. Going into this, Jade Cargill is winning. That's the easy choice here because Naomi has the briefcase. She can get a championship match literally anytime she wants. Anytime she wants. And Jade Cargill can't, but she has a title shot coming up with Tiffany Stratton. So why would we want our, maybe eventually women's champion to lose here? Yes, it's a no-holds-barred match, so I guess there's a lot more involved than just a regular match. But you still don't want her to lose. You don't want her to look weak. And I guess you could argue that Jade Cargill can lose here and still look strong, but we don't want Jade Cargill looking weak at all whatsoever. Naomi can look a little weak. Not too much WD, but just a little bit. So with saying that, I think Jade Cargill is going to win, and then Naomi's probably cashing in on Jade and Tiffany in their match, I would imagine. So Jade Cargill wins here. Next on the card, we have a fatal 4-way tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. We have the champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, versus Sol Ruca and Zarya, versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Like I said at the top of this video, I don't know all too much about NXT. I only know bits and pieces. So Sol Ruca and Zarya are completely out of my wheelhouse. I know nothing about these two. I'm looking forward to seeing them and what they can do in their match. But I'm gonna guess that since it's Sol Ruca and Zarya, they're not really a team. They're just kind of two wrestlers that got put together. Kind of like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. But at least I know with Alexa and Charlotte that, you know, they've had tensions through the past few weeks or month or so, whatever it's been. That could be the same for Sol Ruca and Zarya here, and I'm just unaware. Saying that, I don't think Sol Ruca and Zarya are going to win. Would be crazy if they did. Would be really crazy if they did. But I don't think that's happening. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne is only here because Liv Morgan is hurt. That is the only reason she is here. And I think they're going to lose the titles. And I really don't know what they do with these guys because it's like Judgment Day is on rocks. Judgment Day is okay. Judgment Day is on rocks. Judgment Day is okay. And we just keep bouncing back and forth between the two. And that would also include the titles. They keep bouncing back. We have them. We don't. We have them. We don't. I don't know what they're doing with the Judgment Day at this point. I just know that they're not winning here. They are not winning. It's going to be Charlotte. It's going to be Alexa, with Asuka and Kairi Sane probably being close second to winning, mainly because they're having that, oh, I hate you tag team. And it's, I don't know. I feel like most people want to see Charlotte and Alexa win, but I don't. I am so beyond sick of seeing Charlotte. I don't care if she has this good dynamic with Alexa. I don't want to see Charlotte anymore. Give me the Kabuki Warriors. Give me Sol Ruca and Zarya. Give me that. I would rather watch NXT and see that than Charlotte Flair. Anything Charlotte Flair. I'm sorry, Charlotte, but I'm kind of tired. Even though you're going to win here, I know you're going to win. You and Alexa are going to be the new Women's Tag Team Champions. I don't want to see it. Congratulations, though. Next on the card for the NXT Women's Championship, we have champion Jacy Jayne versus Jordynne Grace. Once again, don't know a lot about NXT, but it feels like Jacy Jayne was given the title to kind of shake things up and keep people on their feet, you know, keep them on their toes. And then the eventual Jordynne Grace win, which is here. Right? Like that's the thing that makes most sense here. Like WWE is propping Jordynne Grace up to be one of the next big women stars in the WWE. You know, they called up Stephanie Vaquer and Julia, I think is her name. She won the Women's United States Championship. And they're giving them like the mid-card treatment right now. Whereas Jordynne Grace will win the championship here at Evolution. Then she'll eventually lose it sometime. Who knows when. But when that happens, she's probably going to hop into the Royal Rumble and then hop in right into the main event scene. That's the way I see this going. Mainly because I think, if I remember right, Jacy Jayne was part of a tag team. And then she became... And then they like split up or something. And now she's NXT championship. I'm probably butchering this entire storyline. But I just can't see Jordynne Grace losing to Jacy Jayne. Even if Jacy Jayne has the help of people, because it says that she's with Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix. Don't know who those people are. I just don't see Jordynne Grace losing. But maybe they do something crazy and have Jacy keep the title. Next on the card, we have for the WWE Women's Championship, champion Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. Trish said it on this past SmackDown that she wants to go for number 8. She wants to be like Chris Jericho, the Ocho.
All honor the Ocho.
And it's not happening because Tiffany's keeping the belts because nobody wants to see Trish Stratus versus Jade Cargill. Sorry, that's not a ticket pusher. You know what is though? Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. So I think this one's pretty simple. Trish is just here to, be that WWE legend name, to have people in there, and this is Tiffany all day long. This is like the somewhat, in a way, passing the torch, even though I feel like that torch has already been passed, but maybe they got multiple torches that they're passing out. Tiffany needs one. Tiffany needs like a big match to solidify her as champion. Because so far she's had like what? Nia Jax? And then now Trish? So I guess this is the big one. With saying that, I do hope that WWE doesn't tease another cash-in from Naomi. I really, like, teases are okay sprinkled in, but it's so much better when somebody is just the Money in the Bank briefcase holder and it's not their entire gimmick. It's not their whole thing. They still have their character, and they just so happen to have this thing that can give them a title shot at any point in time. So I hope during this match, or when Tiffany wins and retains her title, Naomi is nowhere to be seen. She is taken out of the match, of the entire rest of the show, because Jade Cargill completely obliterates her or something. Please. And finally, in the main event, we have for the Women's World Championship, champion Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. I feel like there isn't much to say about this match because we just saw them face off at WrestleMania with the inclusion of Bianca Belair, which she is not here. But we know these two are going to put on a fantastic match. We know these two are great wrestlers. We don't need to see this again. I understand why they're doing it, because of the whole situation of all their plans crumbling because of this, that, and the other. What we need is a definitive, and I'm talking definitive, Io Sky win. Nothing crazy, no shenanigans. Io Sky needs to pin Rhea Ripley. 1, 2, 3, no outside interference, no weapons, no ref bumps, nothing. Io Sky needs to look like a competent and powerful champion instead of being the champion that we haven't seen for like an entire month. When is the last time she even had a match? Was it WrestleMania? Was WrestleMania the last time she had a match? Maybe not a match, but I think that's the last time she put her title on the line, was WrestleMania. That's crazy. That's like 3 months ago. This, to me, is a situation, if Io does not win, we riot. Because what are they going to do with Rhea? Honestly, what do they do? The only thing that I can even imagine that they do is Rhea Ripley versus Stephanie Vaquer, which you could do with Io, and it would probably be a better match. Just being honest here. Not saying Rhea Ripley's bad or anything, but to me, Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer would seem like such... Oh my goodness, it would be such a better match. I can just see it now. In my opinion, it would just be such a better match. So this isn't really like a prediction. This is... I want Io Sky to win. I want Io Sky to have a good championship reign. I don't need to see another Rhea Ripley championship reign right now. In the future, sure. Right now, you can miss me with that. All right, those are all my predictions for WWE's Evolution this year. Make sure down in the comments below you put who you think's going to win every single match. And don't forget that Battle Royal, because that one's very important. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.